Hey travelers, welcome back to the 5-Minute Travel Podcast with the Intrepid Traveler, where we uncover the most unique and unforgettable travel experiences from around the world. Let's get started.
Our itinerary today takes us to Valletta, Malta. Valletta is one of those cities that feels like a living museum the moment you arrive. Set on a narrow peninsula in the Mediterranean, it is compact, easy to walk, and surrounded by water on both sides. The layout is simple, yet every street seems to hold a story. You are never far from a view, a historic building, or a quiet corner that feels unchanged by time. Yet once you arrive, you quickly realize there is more here than just old buildings and sea views. So the question becomes simple: where do you start? Let us walk through 5 of the must-see sites in Valletta, each offering a different perspective of the city. First, St. John's Co Cathedral. From the outside, it looks plain and almost understated. You could easily walk past it without expecting much. But the moment you step inside, everything changes. The interior is rich, detailed, and covered in gold. Every wall, every surface, every corner has been carefully designed. The floors are made up of marble tombs, each telling the story of the Knights of St. John, who once ruled here. One of the main highlights is Caravaggio's painting, The Beheading of St. John the Baptist. It is one of his most powerful works, and seeing it in person feels very different from seeing it in a book or online. It gives you a strong sense of Valletta's importance and the influence of the knights who shaped the city. Next, make your way to Upper Barrakka Gardens. This is one of the best viewpoints in Valletta, and it is easy to reach. From the gardens, you look out over the Grand Harbour. If you time your visit right, you can watch the daily cannon firing from the saluting battery below. It adds a sense of tradition and connects you to the past in a simple way. Then head towards the Grand Master's Palace. This building once served as the center of power for the Knights of St. John. It still stands as one of the most important historic sites in Valletta. Inside you will find large halls, detailed ceilings, and rooms that reflect the authority and influence of those who once governed the island. The armory is a highlight. It contains a large collection of weapons and armor, giving you a closer look at the military history of Malta. Walking through the palace helps you understand how Valletta functioned as more than just a city. It was a stronghold, a center of control, and a key location in the Mediterranean. After exploring these landmarks, take time to simply walk through the streets of Valletta. The streets are narrow and lined with buildings that feature traditional wooden balconies. Colors vary from street to street, and light changes throughout the day, creating a different feel depending on when you walk through. You will come across small cafes, local shops, and quiet squares without even trying. There is no need for a strict plan here. Walk where the streets take you. Turn down a side lane. Stop for a coffee. Sit and watch people pass by. This part of Valletta is about experience as well as sightseeing. Finally, make your way to the Grand Harbour. This is one of the most impressive natural harbors in Europe and has played a major role in Malta's history. Standing by the water, you get a clear view of the scale of Valletta's fortifications. The walls rise directly from the sea, showing how the city was built for defense as much as for living. You can walk along the waterfront and take in the view, or you can take a ferry across the harbor. Seeing Valletta from the water gives you a completely different perspective. It allows you to step back and see the full layout of the city, something that is hard to appreciate when you are inside it. It is a fitting way to end your visit. Valletta brings together history, culture, and everyday life in a way that feels natural. You can move from a grand cathedral to a quiet street, from a historic palace to an open view of the sea, all within a short distance. The city does not feel overwhelming. It feels manageable, which makes it easy to explore at your own pace. Getting around Valletta is simple. Most of the city can be explored on foot. The streets are close together, and walking is often the best way to experience the city. If you want to travel further, Valletta is well connected. Buses run from the main terminal just outside the city gates and can take you across Malta. Ferries are also a good option, especially if you want to cross the harbor or visit nearby areas like Slima or the Three Cities. Food is easy to find and suits a wide range of preferences. You can start your day with a coffee and something simple from a local cafe. Try a pasticci. It's a must when in Malta. For lunch, bakeries and casual spots offer quick and satisfying options. In the evening, there are plenty of restaurants where you can sit down and enjoy a longer meal. You will find a mix of traditional Maltese dishes and more familiar choices. Where you stay depends on the kind of experience you want. Staying inside Valletta means you are close to everything. You can walk to the main sites, and you get to experience the city early in the morning and later in the evening when it becomes quieter. If you prefer more variety or different price options, nearby areas like Slima are a good choice. From there, Valletta is only a short ferry ride away. Valletta may be small in size, but it offers a deep and layered experience. It is a city where history is not hidden behind glass. It is part of the streets, the buildings, and the everyday atmosphere. Each place you visit adds another piece to the story. From the detailed interior of St. John's Co Cathedral, to the open views from Upper Barrakka Gardens, to the history held within the Grand Master's palace, and the simple pleasure of walking through the streets, Valletta offers a balanced and rewarding experience. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast and found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button. Your support means the world to me and helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an update. I've got tons of exciting content lined up just for you, and you won't want to miss it. Leave a comment below on where you'd like to visit next, and let's continue this journey together.